Musume, Season 3, Episode 12. Yeah, so last episode, Kita-san decided, I'm not gonna race in France. Are they gonna find that out now? No, wait, because maybe they're gonna get comments of that now from Kita-san. Maybe that's it. I assume they already know that because it was out in the news, with that horrific picture of Kita-san. And the fact that Kita-san, she's past her prime. And I like that is the struggle Kita-san is suffering from. Rather than, the injury. Of course, Nice Nature, is that her name? Looking at the stamp. And now those two are now looking at you. Wait, is that why I think that it's always like they change out the intro a bit? The last person right there, is it always her who moves, or do they change kind of from time to time who makes the mouth movement right there? So is this episode gonna be her, the girl with the white hat? Okay. Obviously we're gonna see Kita-san, but we're gonna see the white hat lady as well? Oh, is she gonna... Oh, okay. She's retiring from the Twinkle series. Is she gonna join the same series as Goldship? Oh. And she's like, I'm gonna degrade. Oh. Similar to Tokai Teo. That was the one she won, right? At the very end. So I hope you win that one as well. Yeah, she's gonna try to get that triple crown. It was Royce and Royce. Okay, so that's her name, Royce and Royce. Like, oh, we didn't think about that. Oh, special week. Yeah, you're back in Japan. But we saw her at the end. So she was actually there at the end. In, the stands watching. After watching that, I was kind of like not sure if she was actually in Japan or if that was just a visual metaphor and she was actually in France watching it. Like, yes. So maybe I'm right. That whoever makes a little last mouth movement, or that not last mouth movement, but when they show all those characters, is someone who's gonna be kind of special in the episode. No, yes. Yeah, I wanted to defeat her. Like, I don't want our last race to be her defeating me. But that is a good talk. You can kind of like just focus on France. He's like, oh man. Oh, is this the first time they met? Okay. Okay, and he's kind of like, that's how she used to be, and now, she's kind of like in a position that I am in. She's like, but you stacked them a little bit too, too high. How am I gonna get them down now? Like, alright, I'll remember that and be your fan. And she's probably gonna keep racing, but not in the Twinkle series. Yes. She needs your energy. It's like, oh shit. Maybe you should get like a ramp or something so you can just drag them down. And you can hear, obviously, her breathing. So it's kind of like, yeah, she's declining fast. That's sad. She's like, I don't want to lose against her, especially not now when she's in this condition. She's like, oh man, seeing, and also maybe makes you feel like, oh man, I'm getting old. I'm getting fucking old. I don't think you should do that. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh wait. Oh, it's already happened. Oh, we didn't get to see that. Or, oh, come on. Oh, okay, I don't like that. Man, we didn't even get to see that. Okay, obviously she lost. Um, oh man. Okay, that's a cute nickname, Chivachi. It's like, stop bothering me. And I wonder, because this girl haven't won a single time, right? And especially like you can't quit before I beat you. Yeah. Is her name Satono Cheval? Because is she part of this Satono group? Because I know obviously the girl with the crown and diamond, and there was someone else. Not the maid. The maid is a regular human. She's not a horse girl. But I'm pretty sure there was someone else as well, part of that. They were like a trio. And I think it was her. But now seeing her here, I'm kind of like, I'm not entirely sure. Because she's not part of the same group as the other Satonos. Cheval Gran, okay. So her name is Cheval Gran, so she's not part of that. Like, you are a bit more like introverted. She's maybe a bit more extroverted. Yorugaimasu. Yorugaimasu. Yeah, while you were still resting, she was still running. So she feels bad at the fact that now the only way that I'm kind of like now better than her is for her to degrade. She kind of like looked up to, yeah. She was a inspiration. Well, you still have 2 more races, you know. Oh man, I'm a bit like God conflicted now because I want you to win, Cheval, but I'm also like, oh man, I want Kito-san to win. And if Kito-san wins this and the Arima Kinen, then she is the first character in this series to gonna get that triple G1 in a row, right? Kind of like the thing that Tokai Teo failed in the last season. Because I want Kito-san Black to win the last race. I want that to happen. But since she only have 2 more races, it's kind of like, oh man. And if she loses this one to this girl, she's not gonna get that triple. So I'm conflicted. I want her to get the triple, but I think for the story, I think it would be better for her to lose this. Like, make it a close race. Like, keep running as if Kitasan is still in her prime. Don't think about the fact that, well, she is degrading. Oh, so this is 2,400 meters. Instead of, the previous... Was it the previous one? There was 2,000, the one with the rain. Yeah, like focus on her. You can see that she's really struggling. But I love that this is the struggle she's going through. Like, this is something so new. Musume is great. Like, even though it's just horse girls racing, like, the struggles that they go through are great. Especially season 2 and 3. Like, it's amazing that it's a show that switches up its protagonist every season. It feels new, and it's just get better and better and better. It's great. But it doesn't really feel like they have set something up to where you can kind of go like, okay, who's gonna be, if they were to do a season 4, who would become the new protagonist? Oh, hate. No, I don't think you hate her. I don't think so. It's like, my hatred is what's keeping me going. You don't hate her. Looked up to her. Yeah, there we go. Man, I'm getting emotional. And damn, it's getting loud with the music. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, Kitasan is gonna falter, I think. Is she still gonna get third place? Yeah, she still got third. Okay. That was a great race. Yeah, and that was her first G1 win. You're a hero. Oh, and their entire team now has a G1 win. Win. And I also really like that Musume really makes it so that these types of like not secondary characters, like the third characters, supporting characters, you still care for them. Are you gonna go up to her? No, Kitasan's going up to you. Come on. No handshake. A hug. Come on. Go in for the hug. I'll become better than you. So I guess maybe she's actually deciding it's gonna be the end. She's actually doing a full-on retirement, and now it's kind of like Gold Ship. Gold Ship was just retiring from the Twinkle series to another series. But it does seem like Kita-san is doing a full-on retirement. So I was wrong. I think she was gonna do a retirement to a lower series. But no, it seems like she's going full on. I mean, maybe I was right because they keep making sure to mention Twinkle series. Yes, you did. And you won a lot. You have 6 victories. Like, I don't remember. Maybe Daya does. I don't. If they actually mentioned it in this show. Or if this is something they talked about, outside of the season. I hope so too. I hope so too. Okay, yeah, that was a great episode. And Cheval, she won. I'm happy for her. Obviously, it's sad that it means that Kita-san doesn't win, but I mean, Kita-san has won 6 G1s, right? And one great thing about Musume is the fact that the main characters don't always win. That's just not how it is. And that is probably, because my guess is that they're probably making sure to follow the actual race results of the real life races these were based off. Instead of focusing on something being like, we're gonna follow a specific... that we're gonna change some races, maybe make up some races that never happened just for the story. They're kind of like, okay, these are the races we're gonna focus on. Now, how do we make a story out of that? And that probably means that it means that your main characters are not gonna win all the time, and they're gonna have hardships, and that's great. Like, I just really love season 3. I will say I'm a bit surprised of how good season 3 is. Because, I mean, you obviously expect that, like, that's so weird though with horse shows. Season 2, season 3, always so good. This is not the first time, right? Where I think season 2, well, in the other one, I'm thinking of like My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Season 3 wasn't as good as season 1, but season 2 was perfect. Well, in this case, I think season 3 is better than season 2, because at the moment, I have season 3 as an 8. And depending on the last, I don't think it would, we'll see. At the moment, I really feel like it could go higher than 8. Because to me, I do through a 9 scale basically. There's only like 2 or is it 3 shows I've ever given like a 10. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 3. Daily Life High School Boys, Kemono Friends Season 1, and Hoseki no Kuni. Like, those are the only 10 out of 10s. But depending on how this last episode goes, I know it might be a 9. I don't know. I'm really loving season 3, and I'm highly invested. But then again, I mean, a big blunder was the fact that we didn't get to see a diamond, in France. I was really looking forward to that. But where would they fit it in? I don't know, because it doesn't feel like this show has really like wasted episodes. So I'm kind of like, oh, where would they fit it in? I don't know. So that probably was the right choice to make. Oh yeah, I'm conflicted. I'm just looking forward to episode 13. So, goodbye.